It is the summertime, and the summertime in the Ozarks means you might need to give Burke Watts a call at Helitech because, let me tell you, sometimes in the summertime, you're worried about the air quality in your home during the summer months because the humidity in Missouri is high, my friends.
We can cut it with a knife most
yeah, we
of the
can.
time, so
Burke, what can we do about the air quality in our crawl space, in our basement, in the house?
Yeah, so obviously, we're upstairs, in our home, in our living space, and we're really enjoying that air quality, right? The air conditioning's nice, or if it's a nice day and you've got the windows open and that. But what you need to consider is everything that's below you is what you're actually breathing when those windows are closed. So if you're over a crawl space or a basement or anything like that, everything that's below you comes up through those air ducts and through the wood, in your floors, and comes up into the main part of the house. So controlling that humidity inside of your home in those crawl spaces and basement is a huge, huge part of you having good air quality, but also having a healthy home.
Right. Well, when you say that, what can you do about it?
Yeah. So a lot of times, when we get called out, and again, if we come out to perform a summer checklist or a winter checklist for you, which again are always free consultations, what we'll do is we'll set up a humidity gauge in that space to see, okay, what are we running at, right? Because let's say upstairs you're around 50% humidity, but we go down in your crawl space and you're 80% humidity. That's a really bad mix, and what you're gonna have is you're gonna have a lot of extra condensation and moisture in that crawl space that can lead to mold, mildew, fungus, wood rot, settling of your floors. I mean, it can cause a lot of issues if left untreated, and it's really a simple thing to fix. We can put in a HydroBreeze air system, which will control that, and not only will it get rid of the humidity, it'll clean the air, put good air into that crawl space, which comes up through your home.
Right.
Now you and your family have better air quality.
Is that like a dehumidifier then?
It's
'Cause I've heard of people doing that.
It's a dehumidifier on steroids. Is the way we like to look at it. So what we're talking about is not something you're going to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the box stores and buy, but this is a higher grade, more efficient. It's actually going to pull less electricity than when you would go buy at a box store, but it's going to output 2 to 3 more times water than what a normal one would.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So how does somebody know, let's say, that maybe they need to check that humidity level in the basement or the crawl space?
To me, it's something you should always check. If you don't have your HVAC system set up to blow and run good air in those areas, you should have it checked. So if you're, maybe you're an empty nester or a single person and you're not in your basement a whole lot, there's not a lot of air circulation in there. And so even if it's a finished basement, you can still have a humidity problem down there if you're not running it correctly. And so those are things we can check for you and help tell you, hey, you need to open some vents, get some cross breezes, or you need a HydroBreeze.
So you have the solutions.
100%.
We got the questions. Helitech has the solutions. If somebody wants to call for that free consult, how do they get in touch with you?
Easiest way is helitechonline.com. QR code will pop up here on the screen. You scan that. You can ask your questions on there, see lots of great advice as well, but most importantly, you can set up a free consultation with one of the home care specialists. They'll come out, do a thorough evaluation, answer all your questions about your specific home, and really see how we can help you heal your home.
And guys, they will help heal your home, and there are no such thing as stupid questions, because if you got a question, they will help answer it, because we don't want you in the dark on anything about your house. We want to keep it as great as possible. Burke, thank you so much.
Always, buddy. Thank you.
All right, heal your home with Helitech.